Okay, now we're live. Let me update the forum post because it's providing the old one, and let me grab the tags real quick. If anyone's curious what happened, New World. If you have any fucking like background processes that for performance reasons or whatever, it actually gets absolutely bugged out and New World just crashes your shit. So if you think I'm kidding about this, it's already been confirmed that New World will actually break your fucking, like, you will get blue screens of death, all sorts of shit. It's like, it's so integrated into your computer with, like, it makes no sense to me how this game was coded in such a way to cause so much fucking damage. So let me go ahead and update the form. Okay. There we go. We're good. Okay. All it took is sacrificing a small goat. Do you need orichalcum or anything for the Asmodium?
Oh, you still can't trade, can you?
Can you not? Yeah, you can.
Well,
it was the dupe thing was false. So check and see
okay.
if you need anything first, and then we'll go watch some bots.
Well, I already made this menu.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
let me deposit. Make sure. Yeah, okay, good. Got the Asmodium. Didn't glitch out.
You want it?
Hold on. Okay, it did take it. Good. Oh shit. I got star metal. You want some star metal? I'm gonna give you some star metal.
I can take some star metal.
Yeah, let me give you star metal, and then I'm gonna start heading over to the spot. Okay. Now, do I have enough space? I do. Okay, cool. Let's go. Anyone in chat wants to make a request, just let me know. I will go to any starter zone that is requested of us. So essentially what I'll be doing with the stream today is chatting it up, whatnot, and we'll have the bots on stream. Meanwhile, I'll be editing a video that will be going out tomorrow. Hopefully I can get it done today. If not during, after stream, I think it should be fine. And it's a PvP video. I just got to do clipping so I can make the video really easy. Oh, I actually had to download the video. That's a lie. I'm not going to be working on the video because it's going to take a fuck ton of download. Because it was a pretty long stream. Ooh, Earthcrag. Give me that moats.
Show you while I'm here.
I wonder what level the bots get to before they go to level 4 mobs.
I think they progress.
Yeah, you think they just sit there until 60?
Yeah.
They could like double their EXP if they move up a little bit more.
Yeah, but bots are not that smart.
Yeah, but the people running the bots, you would think they would have some sort of intelligence. I guess it's like mapping all the spawns is kind of a pain in the ass for them. What I'm assuming is 90% of these bots are just sold, right? Like it's some botting service that people pay for. and they're not like people that actually know how to do any code. So because of that, once they purchase one zone, they're kind of like set in stone. All the like they're just there, and it's not until like there's an update that they pay for, or they buy a new bot or some shit, that they would actually unlock other areas.
Yeah.
Because some bots do a subscription status, which will get updated as you go
Mm-hmm.
for anti cheats and whatever kind of bullshit. Apparently New World does use EAC, which is easy anti-cheat. But as we've seen before, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
All it does is it fucking busts your internet connection in your computer when you're running just normal programs like Game First. That's a real thing. If you have Game First on Windows 11, maybe even Windows 10, I haven't tested it on Windows 10. But on Windows 11, if you're running Game First and then you launch New World, your internet just goes to shit. And I don't think that's intentional, and EAC isn't something that AGS has any control of, because they're not the ones that made it. It's actually like a third party thing that they pay for.
Yeah.
Now EAC does have like features that you can pay for and whatnot, and better precision detection, but I don't think AGS is going to pay for any of that.
I mean, they're gonna save money where they can save money. So.
And I found the first bot. Oh, it's the guy from the other day. He's back. He's back online and he's grinding. Ah, our good old buddy ZZZX1111. I wonder if that other bot is still stuck on the spot. I'll have to check. Yeah, I think ZZZX guy is an actual like scripter, or he might just be a basic script kiddie that knows enough to do like mapping, because he actually has his shit mapped out, right? Because he separates it. Oh, he's back alive and well. The BSDFE erg.
He came back to life.
Yep.
Which means they weren't banned, unless we.
No, he wasn't banned.
Yeah.
This is a fucking joke.
Well, I'm just gonna grab some quick water.
Go ahead. Just spread the news out there a little bit. Oh, there was that guy, the CX guy. Let's see if he's alive, because he had this other island to himself. Is that him? Aha, he's still here. He's still got this whole island to himself. Oh, this is the guy that was stuck on the wall. So I think he has pathing. I wonder if there's a spot I can do this at. No. No, this whole area is landmarked up. Oh. Cannot be built in water. I got the build started, and I'm gonna see if there's any locations I can put it to try and bug them. But my character's having a fucking aneurysm right now. Like he's actually having an aneurysm. It's so bad. Yeah, it's not gonna work. The one thing that they actually made sure was functioning properly was not building on landmarks.
Yeah. Of all the things, that's important.
It's probably because it's really easy to map it, right? Depending on how you code.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, what happens if we actually kill the mobs before the...
They're just gonna run in circles. It's not even worth the effort, to be honest.
Exactly. It doesn't disrupt their
yeah, they don't care. This because here's the thing, right? When you're looking at bots, they require no effort. At the end of the day, they require no human effort. So if you try and manually like disrupt them as a player, it's impossible. As a GM, the fact that you can wipe their 34 levels away like it's nothing, like as a moderator, that is something, right? Because obviously these guys are still in their 30s, right? Because they're grinding level 2 mobs. It's going to take them like, fuck, dude, weeks, months to get up there. If you can like catch them when they're in their 30s or 40s and then you just nuke them, right? One, they can't request a refund for the fucking key because they already played over 4 hours or 2 hours. It might be 2 hours.
I think it's 4 hours. Baby.
Is it 4 hours if you play under 4 hours?
Yeah.
I'll have to check Steam. But two, it's you're wiping them, you know. If they're not able to progress efficiently doing this way, they're gonna look for another method. And that's what in-game moderators are for, is closing methods, right? Making it as frustrating for the botters as possible is essentially what they do. And as long as you're pushing off, say, you know, their advancement to being able to do what they want to do with these, it gives your coders time to actually set up a script for detecting and actually getting rid of these, right? That's what happens at the end of the day. Your in-game moderators aren't supposed to be the ones like handling every single aspect, banning every single bot, yada, yada, yada. But they're supposed to hinder the bots as much as they can until you have automated system that actually handles it, right? Right now, what we're looking at is no regulation, no moderation whatsoever. It's obvious, right? It's blatantly obvious that the devs, the AGS higher ups, they don't care, dude. They don't care. Like they didn't start up when I got on. They've been doing this. They're grinding level 2 mobs. Like, let's be real. All of them are here. All of them. So it's not appropriate whatsoever. AGS is like, if AGS tells you, oh, we're handling it, they're not.
They're fucking lying.
Yeah, they're lying to you. They're sitting there saying, oh, we're banning thousands of bots every day. No, you're not.
No.
How can you tell me that when I'm seeing the guys that I saw like what, 2 days ago, 3 days ago? Might have been a day ago. I'm not sure. Let me check.
I was about to say it was yesterday, maybe.
Was that yesterday? I can't tell.
But point still stands.
Yeah, the point still stands. I mean, they're grinding level 2 mobs. It's not like they fucking hit level 30 yesterday. Like, this is slow, so slow and inefficient. If I built a bot, it would not be doing this. It might do this for 20 levels, just so I don't have to look at it. And then I would pick another safe spot that I can go to grind out. This is like minimal coding effort, right?
Yeah.
That's what these bots are using. It's such minimal coding. It is so basic. God, this is such a bad joke, man.
Just it pisses me off that they sit there and straight up lie to their community.
Yeah,
It pisses me
they
off
don't.
so much.
Listen, if you think AGS cares about you, they don't. Their priorities wouldn't be what it is if they cared about you. Right? If you're white knighting for them, you need to fucking stop. Because they don't care about their community. You can't tell me they care about their community as we're staring at bots. Right? Are you trying to kill them?
No, I was grabbing the supplies.
Oh.
It's like, might
Like,
as well.
this is so bad, dude.
Rude. It's free money.
All of them are here, by the way. All of them. And all of them are functioning. So there's 3 on this island behind us. And then on this island, there was what? 4 or 5?
5.
5?
Yeah.
So that's 3, 5, 8, plus 1 over there, 9. Maybe my math is off somewhere.
There's about 10. Just
Yeah,
in
there's
this
roughly
area
10 in this
alone.
area. Just grinding mobs.
Who's above level 30, which means I don't know
They've
the
been here for a
calculations,
while.
but they've been here for a while, and I'm guessing like at least a month. At
Just
least a
fucking
freaking month, and nothing has been done.
even if these were actual players, this is suspicious behavior.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's something wrong going on here. But there's no way. No player in their right fucking mind would be killing level 2 mobs at level 34, level 35. Like, that's fucking insanity.
And don't tell me that a developer can't just log into the game and see every player in every area. Don't tell me they can't just go to a starter area and just look at the players there and their levels. Like, it won't even demand that much effort for them. They don't even have to find the players. They just have to look.
So ZZZX is running all 5 of his bots. Sadly, the AI guy is using a strange character, a foreign character, so I can't search his shit. But it's technically a Roman character, but it was like AI something. The capital lowercase ones.
Well, I can tell you A11 is still around, and A10, A12.
Oh yeah, the report.
A8 is still around. Fucking.
Wow, the game's bugged because Vast Dick QWE guy is right there, but it's telling me he's offline.
Wonderful World is level 59, still online.
Yeah, probably still farming. Nerp Root is still going strong.
Image Puss, which you actually made a video around with the star medal, he's still around.
Yeah. It's so bad, dude.
Like, just going through my freaking list and seeing all the bots.
Yeah,
and their
they're
levels.
still around. They're still around.
I have a
they,
level
they
60 bot. Still online.
Yeah. Nerpu is level 60. I got a couple. Hold on. I don't know if this guy was spotting. Oppo is about to be level 60. Yokwe is about to be level 60. I think this was a spammer. Nerp root is level 60. Because most of the time when I report, I actually unclick the block feature because I don't want to block them because I don't want to take up slots.
Yeah.
But I guess it would be a nice additional feature to be able to track your bots.
I mean, CCC and the A guy is fighting it out hard when it
At the
comes
other zone?
to bots, like in the bot
Yeah.
army. I only got 5 CCCs while I got, let's see how many A's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 A's. Jesus Christ, man. Hey, can you get on top of that mast?
That one up there? I think so.
Yeah. Because I would think that this one's blocking. Yeah.
Hmm.
This is little the entertainment level we've sunk to.
Oh, actually, it might be easier going from this side. Now that I use my brain. Okay. Oh, wait, level 2.
Well, you can definitely get on top of that one over there.
I think you can do this one too. You gotta stand at the right location.
Yeah.
And you can't stop. On this level of steepness, you gotta keep going. Oh no, it becomes it'll push you off right there. It gets really close though.
Yeah.
If you could just get around this side,
Yeah,
you would
no.
100% would be able to do it. What about this one?
I think it's too steep, baby. Yeah, it's definitely too steep. But that one over there you can. I'm 100% on that one.
Hmm. Yeah. God, I can't believe every single one of them are still here.
Let's check on island number 2.
Yeah, I want to
Which is
stand up
ruled by the
high.
seas.
I just want to stand up high, like up there,
Yeah.
and just watch them from up there. Are you sure? Yeah, you can. Okay.
Oh.
Now the question is can I grab that? Yeah. Parkour.
Shit.
Okay. Fucking. figure out how to. No! I was so high. Oh, there's more on this island than 3. There's definitely more than 3. Yeah, because there's Shice. Then there's the 2 Z's. Hold on. We'll get up higher than we could see. I'm pretty sure there's more than 3. I guess the highest point you can really easily access is that one.
Yeah. You just glitch through it.
No.
Yeah, the mast you could glitch through. That's what I mean.
You just climb up. Yeah, there's 4.
Jesus.
1 over there, 1 down there, 1 over there, 1 right here. There's 4.
Then my 10 bots count wasn't too bad.
There's fucking bots everywhere, man.
AGS, this is your game.
Yeah.
And there's even one over there. And a new one? A new contender? I haven't seen that one before. CX something something, then he ran too far away. He's running towards the boat right now.
You mean the CX? Not ZX?
Yeah, he's over there. Yeah,
no, I know. I've seen him. He has the whole island to himself.
Oh, I haven't seen him before.
Yeah, he was on yesterday. He only has to contest against, like, I think it was what was it? Not that guy. Who was it? It's one of the weird name ones, like the ones with the unique name.
Oh.
I forgot what is the .D guy. The .D goes over there.
Oh, okay.
But he just does like a loop around and then he comes right back.
3 bots down there. Oh, one is stuck, I think. Oh, he figured it out.
Yeah. Good old content.
All it takes is one developer looking at the stream.
One in-game moderator.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you need is in-game moderators. Would wipe them out, set them weeks back. Sure, it takes no effort from them to launch a new one. But if you keep pushing like bots back, they're gonna focus on something else, right? So bots, people that run RMTs, like real market trades, they always go to the easiest one. BDO had consistent revenue, right? And so it was worth it for them to continue that fight. On here, we're staring at it. It's like AGS is like throwing it in our faces that they're not going to touch these fucking bots. There's a reason why players, like normal players and companies, are actually setting up bots now. Right? You don't need to hold settlements if you can just have bots. Right? You don't need these settlements if you can have a bunch of bots. You can generate millions a day anyways. Right? Just having them farm fucking OPR. Which is something that we already deal with today. Right? We have OPR bots right now. And I'm pretty sure that's what these guys are training for. So during the leveling stage, it's called training, right? If they're gathering, it's like anything lower than what they want to set them at is pretty much training, right? Bot training. Or another common way to put bot training is like when you're setting up the bot for the first time and setting up locations. That's another common term for training. It's just anything that's setting up for the intended purpose, right? The reason for the bots in the first place.
Yeah.
God, there's so many fucking bots.
This might be a dumb question though, but I wonder what they use them for once they hit level 60.
OPR.
Just OPR.
OPR and gathering. You just throw them in OPR.
Yeah,
Each one of
because
them
like,
makes at least, you know, 270 gold at least.
because it's not
I,
like you can freely server transfer or name change. So, like
no,
with WoW, you would
they
just
killed
max
that.
out every class and sell the account. That's what people did for decades. But you can't do that here.
Well, the account thing is different. Um,
Yeah.
if you're talking about naked accounts, right? Which, first of all, you would most accounts didn't have every class maxed out and sell the account.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, you would transfer the characters between accounts. So if you didn't know this, you can actually sell the individual character and have it ported off your account. Um, it's actually something that was extremely common during Wrath of the Lich King. Was people were selling like fucking warlocks, druids, paladins, all that kind of shit. Death Knights were like $15.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know a lot of people got freaking banned for it as well. That's why
Mm-hmm.
they
As
implemented the
they
whole like
should.
you can only transfer characters between family accounts, and you had to actually prove that you were in family. And I even think they removed the feature completely now.
Probably. Because all it did was encourage RMTs.
Mm-hmm.
What's the purpose of transferring your character to another account? Like, if someone can justify that for me, I would love to
Yeah.
know. If you owned multiple WoW accounts, I would love to know why. For farming, you can't play two accounts at the same time. What's the point of having two accounts?
Yeah. Ah, baby, we should have bought our fishing gear.
We could do that.
Fishing, having the butts in the background.
I would
I
want to be
mean,
able to fish from up here. Can I fish from up here?
no, don't think so. This is too shallow as well. I mean, we can fish without our gear.
I want to see if I can reach. No, it hits air. It hits air and then it has a fucking hissy fit. Yeah, I think there's a spark in the air. Is that what that is? Yeah. You'll see a little spark in the air. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Damn, how come I can't fish from up here? That's actually upsetting.
Oh, I can fish from here though.
Yeah, of course you can. Like we've fished from higher points of interest before.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, there's a boat over here. I want to be able to watch the two bots. Wait. Can't build in water. Damn, and then it instantly goes to landmark, so I can't set up anything. Want to have the bots within view at all times.
Yeah.
We are the bot watchers after all.
Okay. Just doing our
Too high,
community
too
ad.
high.
Service.
Maybe right here? No. Oh, maybe right here. Yeah, this will work. Fishing stream with our homies. Well, I think that's why AGS left them in, is so they can be our friends, right?
I mean, I know it's a bit rough to say, but this is the most activity we've had around us player-wise outside the city.
Besides the elite zones, facts.
Yeah.
If you're doing a chest run, it gets pretty packed.
Yeah,
But
but
as
that's
far
with
as
a
like,
goal in mind. Because you're all there to get chests. This is just like random in-world doing nothing
yeah.
of connection.
You remember during fucking beta, it was like so cram packed.
Yeah. Remember
But
the first week
fuck.
of release where you would meet players everywhere and have all these fucking goofy and funny encounters?
And now everyone's just like fucking gone, dude.
Everyone is salty. You can't really have those fun, just random shit encounters anymore. Everyone's burned out. And how long has it been? 4 months?
I think the crazy part about it all too is the beginning area. There's no new players.
Yeah.
There's literally no one that joins into New World. Like, it's not as
Yep.
frequent as you would think. But if you go to play WoW, even to this day, like when you start at the starter zone, there's fucking players. You know
Yeah.
what I
You'll
mean?
meet at least one or two other players. At least.
At least bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like even Silver Moon had like a fair amount of people in it when you fucking go to play Blood Elf.
Yep.
I think Undead was like one of the least played. So when you're in Tristfall Glades, it was there wasn't that many.
I think goblins definitely had a hard time. Tauren also.
Oh, I would agree. I would agree. Torn. There's not that many Torn. I
Orcs
enjoyed my
also
druid.
didn't. Yeah.
No, there was a lot of orcs. There was a lot of orcs and trolls.
Like when I was playing at least, it was mainly blood elves and undead actually.
Ah, that's surprising.
I am trying to think right now. Yeah, like majority of my guilds and everything was blood elves or undead.
No
There
one
was a
wanted to
few
play
trolls.
fucking. Even in vanilla, no one wanted to be undead. It was so weird. There wasn't that many undead.
Mm-hmm.
There was
Yeah,
a
but
lot
after
of.
they had
There was a
the
lot of like.
visual.
There was a lot of orcs. There was
Mm-hmm.
a fuck ton of orcs. There was a fair amount of fucking Tauren. And then there was like as far as trolls, I think there was a pretty good chunk of trolls,
Yeah.
but there was a lot of orcs. There was a fuck ton of orcs, and I think the only time people went undead was like warlock priest
Mm-hmm.
and mage. Essentially, there wasn't like that many warriors. Um, there was a few. I'm not saying that no one played undead warrior. It's just there wasn't that many.
Yeah.
Right? And most people that played like Warlock were gnomes. There were so many
Yeah.
fucking gnome warlocks.
Well, after every character model had a visual upgrade and like had new cosmetics and stuff, undead became really popular. And after Battle of Azeroth, they added 3 new subclasses, or not subclasses, sub races. So suddenly you could play something like Volpera, which is like a little fox person. They added the Nightborn, which is basically night elves just with blue skin. And
But
what
they
was the
already
last
had blue
one?
skin.
Yeah, but like dark, like black blue.
But they already had
Um,
that.
not the same color.
Then they
Um,
must have removed that option from Night Elves because you could. I'm telling you, you could. We could
yeah,
go
but
on a
it's still
vanilla
not the
server
same.
right now.
It's still not the same shade. Um,
Because they had
and I
purple and blue in vanilla.
and what other race was it they got?
A lot of clams still.
Uh,
Oh shit! I right clicked.
oh yeah, new race of trolls. Like they could play sand trolls suddenly. Um, and
Zandalari for the win.
yeah. So those were the three you could suddenly play. Before that they added like high mountain torrents, which was just an upgraded version of torrents. And what else was it they added? Can't remember. Doesn't matter. But yeah, especially after Volpera and the Nightborn was released, a lot of people switched to those horde players. So that's why it was just like lots of blood elves per usual, lots of undead, lots of Nightborn because horde is cooler and people like night elves. Um, and lots of
But
Volperas because
you
little
can't say
furry
that
kids.
because more people play Alliance than they do Horde.
I know, but the horde players like night elves, so
Maybe not real Horde players. I don't fuck with Night Elves.
I don't know. Like
I don't even
I'm
fuck
just
with Blood
telling.
Elves. I wish they never fucking made those, to be honest. I would have been perfectly fine without Blood Elves. I know a lot of people like Blood Elves and shit like that, but not me. I don't fuck with it.
Yeah, but just because you don't fuck with it, baby, doesn't mean everyone else doesn't.
A
I'm just
lot of
telling you what was popular.
hardcore Horde players were insulted about Blood Elves
I'm just
because
telling you what was
we had
popular.
a hard discrimination against elves. You can call me Centria.
Wow. The Witcher jokes. Which, by the way, if you haven't watched The Witcher, go watch it. Because it's fucking great. And Geralt and Jaskier is the best combo you'll ever see. Wonder how long these bots are gonna be around.
Forever.
You think so?
Yeah, they're gonna do one wave in February, then they're gonna go back to ignoring the bots. They already showed us how they're gonna take care of the bots, so it's a fucking joke.
Oh, good that Zenith is coming out soon.
Yep, 27th. On the 27th, I'll start playing Zenith VR. And even though Icera is gonna have motion sickness, I will be on the grind, don't worry. Oh,
It'll be
that's a
like,
new
I'll
one.
log off. Huh?
Frogfish.
It'll be like,
Uh,
I'll log off at like level 10. And the next day I log back on and he's like level fucking 50. Like, what?
I'll probably be level capped in 2 days.
Yeah.
As far as like a lot of grinders are concerned, they stand no chance on leveling versus me. Because I always rush hardcore through leveling, and then I'll go back and do the extra stuff. Because in my opinion, it is way better to hit like high end gear and stuff like that, and then going back and revisiting all the old content because you can just focus on the content itself. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
if you look into the perspective now, imagine trying to read those notes when you're level appropriate and everything deals like moderate amount of damage to you. You can't just sit there and enjoy the fucking note. You know what I mean? That being said, you do have documents, right? If you open up your character screen, you can go back and revisit old notes, but it doesn't hit the same. You know what I mean?
You're not in
Lore
that
wise,
area. You don't
yeah,
get that feeling of
that
these people were
ambience.
in, yeah, we're here, or it's written about events that occurred in that specific area.
Yeah. I mean, my goal is like when I go to collect the notes, if I were to stream New World, and it's gonna take a lot of motivation from AGS to encourage me to do that because honestly, I'm over this game. If you
Mm-hmm.
can't tell, I'm literally streaming bots, dude. Like at the end of the day, like I'm actually just streaming bots. I'm going to release one PvP video because it's actually interesting and it's gonna highlight the fucking what New World could be. But as far as actual streams go, like this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not no more OPR, no more any of that shenanigans, no chest runs, no expeditions. I don't fucking care. I'm not gonna highlight their good shit when they have this kind of stuff, right? It's like walking into a restaurant, you pick up your order, but the whole fucking restaurant's absolutely filthy. And then you have like a okay burger at a decent price, right? But if you look at the atmosphere, if you were to eat it there, you would feel disgusted with yourself, right? You probably wouldn't want to eat that burger after seeing it, but your friend might enjoy the burger quite a bit, and because it's cheap, makes them really happy,
Yeah.
right? If you're enjoying the New World experience through like by curiosity, right? You're living through the experience of whoever you're watching. Um, it's not as bad for you. But for the people that actually have to play this game and they see this shit, it's very discouraging, right? Companies love this, right? The ones that own territories and raking in millions, which is a fucking joke. They're literally raking in millions upon millions of fucking coin. Um, they enjoy seeing these bots. Why? Because these bots are eventually going to be farming out shit and yada yada yada, like materials for them. They they love the fact that bots are keeping the moat prices in check. They love the fact that they're keeping iron in check, silver in check, leather in check. What they don't realize is these OPR bots are gonna cause inflation, right? So after the housing gets reset back to what it was, ooh, this is a little fucking fighter. Must be a large flounder. Um, After there's a huge inflation from all the botting, the money that they're making from the settlements are gonna get dwarfed in the long run,
Mm-hmm.
right? So everyone gets screwed in the end. But right now, this is fucking terrible, dude.
It's not fun.
No, it's not. We should be capitalizing on the inflation prices by farming moats and things that they don't want to fucking farm. But you can't because of bots,
Yep.
right? Shit comes at a cost, right? But if you have bots like soft locking the prices on shit, there's nothing you can fucking do.
And you as viewers can also feel how freaking discouraged we are. Like, we're not having fun anymore.
You think I can take this fucking game seriously? Look at me. Like, look around. You know what I wanted to do? Yesterday's stream, I wanted us to get the faction stuff done so Sarah can finish and get her like like the jizzles, and then that way we could do like some Genesis and Lazarus runs for fucking content. But after seeing all the bots and stuff during when we were collecting the notes, because that became a factor in the mind, I just lost it, man. The flare, the flame, the spark, whatever you want to call it, is fucking gone.
It was already so small, and now it's dead.
Yeah. Literally the straw that broke the camel's back. They're not going to prioritize things that the game actually desperately needs. They're not going to prioritize anything that the community is really looking forward to. They're just going to prioritize what they want. And you know,
But
technically it's their
great.
it's their right. It's their right.
Yeah.
It's their game. Right? At the end of the day, if they want to burn this game to the ground, they can fucking do that. But us as consumers, we have the right to refund. Like, we actually have the right to refund.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know this, go look up your consumer laws. Because AGS has to abide to it. They're not going to contest you. If you send them an email saying deactivate my account and submit a refund to me, they will have to refund you. Especially if you're from the EU. EU has even harsher consumer laws than the United States. Over here, we would actually have to prove that they violated something. Right? Sold with the what is it called? If the game wasn't pretty much as perceived, right? If they did not paint the picture properly of what is the perceived experience, then you can argue with it. And honestly, I didn't perceive this game to have level fucking 40 bots farming level 2 mobs, so
oh.
I think I can win that one. Like, there is some wiggle room, right? Just because a game has a fucking exploit or two at the beginning, that shit gets ironed out, man. Like, I'll like I said before, like long ago, I was perfectly fine with, you know, exploit here and there. That shit eventually gets ironed out. Eventually the skill really kicks in. But now it's just like, yeah, the whole player base is fucking gone, dude. 90% of your players is fucking gone. Who wants to be the PvP god of fucking a village? You know, like, it doesn't mean anything.
No.
There's no flair. What's the fucking point? It's like being the best dueler of D2 before D2 remastered.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. We need an everything wrong with fucking New World Part 2. Maybe that could be a video.
Yeah. That could easily be made into a video.
There's plenty of content there.
Yep.
And then you hear people sitting there saying, like, on the forums and stuff, they're like, stop it, because more and more players are going to quit. It's like, listen, people aren't quitting because it's a fucking trend. It's because they're tired of the bullshit. Like, what do you,
Yep.
like, are you serious, bro? What kind of delusional state are you in? You think streamers are killing the game?
Streamers are just calling out the bullshit as they see it.
Yeah, exactly. If the game was good, do you think Josh Strife Hayes would be playing Oblivion over fucking New World?
Yeah.
Food for thought. Even if it wasn't his cup of tea, do you think Josh Strife Hayes would be playing Oblivion over New World?
No.
Or do you think a Josh Strife Hayes would talk so much shit about New World while playing Oblivion. Like, to him, this game was a memory of like terrible fucking like management, essentially. That's what it is to him. He doesn't even, this game's not even on his radar anymore, right? He doesn't give a fuck. Asmongold doesn't want to fucking play this game. No one wants to play this game anymore, dude. This game's, it's dead. And if you're telling me Asmongold has the power to destroy a game, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the game that destroys the game.
Destroy itself, right?
The Twitch streamers.
I don't watch Asmongold. You know what I mean? Like I've watched a couple of his videos, and to me, he's just like a very straightforward guy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He does try and play from a neutral role a lot of the time, and he tries to like cover his own shit, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's one to like punch a gift horse in the mouth, you know? Mm-mm. If this game was going to generate him a lot of fucking viewers and income and be fun for him, he would play it. Right? No, if you would argue that a streamer wouldn't play a fun game, a fun new MMORPG that has the potential of having insane growth over single player games, you're fucking insane. Right? Like,
yeah.
People are going to go where the fun content is. I'm waiting for Zenith VR. I think Zenith VR is going to be that huge next level gameplay. And it's crazy because no one knows about it.
Yep.
I'm totally going to stream the shit out of that. I'll probably do like a 10-hour stream the day one.
Let's just see here. There is currently 4 people on YouTube streaming New World. And the one with the highest views is 87 views.
Who is it? Damone Kim?
No, it's not even New World. No, mine. It's a new game being shown by someone.
Oh.
So there's 3 people. And you're the one with the most views. There's one with 0. One with 3. Let's just go on Twitch, just for the fun of it. And see how many people are actually watching on Twitch.
Oh, I goofed. My fishing skills are subpar. One of the things that I like to do to see how relevant a game is nowadays is when you go to browse and you go to viewers, like from high to low, of course.
Yeah.
And then you kind of scroll to see where your game lands, right? So for New World. Oh my god.
Down to 7.4k viewers.
Oh my god, dude. So just as a reference how bad that is, I'm going to throw some shade on a couple things, right? Now, if you enjoy these games, more power to you. You know, you're more than welcome. Like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, talk shows and podcasts, Smite, Lineage 2, Chess, Valheim, Black Desert, DayZ, Garenia Free Fire, Mental Hospital, Rainbow Six Siege, Lost Ark, Heroes of Might and Magic. Heroes of Might and Magic is destroying New World? Oh my god, dude.
Just put this into perspective for a second, baby.
RuneScape is killing it.
The Witcher 3 currently has 4.1k views, which is not that far from freaking New World. It's a single player game, and it's been out for years. People are still watching it. Almost more people than watching fucking
Well,
New World, which has been out for.
I will justify that Witcher 3 kind of has a storyline to it. But
Yeah.
here's one that's actually mind blowing is Plagued Inc. Evolved. Plagued Inc. is destroying New World.
Yeah.
That is something that's actually baffling. How are people watching Plagued Inc? How's that that's like an interactable game that you like enjoy on your own, but watching people, that seems fucking absolutely boring. Maybe it's like a
Virtual
speed runner or some
Casino?
shit.
Virtual Casino is beating it?
Fucking New World's getting beat by everybody, dude.
Oh,
Like, that's just something to put in perspective, right? I'm not. Ooh, a small halibut. Like, there's gonna be. I will put in this, like, for example, Witcher 3, the game might get blown up just because of the TV series. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's true.
You
It's
know,
probably
you
had a
can't.
boost. Not gonna reject that. And it's a pretty. Well, it is a fucking good game. Like, I can respect people loving it. Even Genshin Impact
Why
still
are
has more
people trying to
views than
sell.
fucking.
Wait, why is Stone Karn selling for 1,000 gold?
I don't
What?
even.
What? That's a ripoff. How many of those did I give you?
Of the what again,
The
sorry?
Stone Karns? I've given you like 8 of them.
Have you?
Yeah, Stone Karns go for nothing. Why the
Oh.
fuck is this guy trying to sell it for like 1,000 gold?
Oh, those. Yeah. Oh, what? That's a ripoff. Yeah.
Hold on, let me check this guy out real quick. Do you mind grabbing that?
Everything that? Oh, yeah, sure. Here you go.
This guy honestly thought he could fucking try and sell that Stone Karn for 1,000 gold.
I mean, people are
I get
partial.
it, people are stupid, but that's like next level.
I mean, people are getting desperate. That's all.
He's like, they're going for 1,200 on the market. So someone probably bought them all out.
Yeah.
and now they fixed the market. But that is not something you're gonna want to try and fix the market on, because everyone gets like hundreds of those. Are you taking damage? The fuck are you doing?
Uh, I don't see no damage. I was cliff jumping.
Reminds me of Viva La Dirt. It's like, okay, healer, you're not gonna use any bright AoE skills, right? It's
Flash
like,
shield.
no,
Flash shield.
it's Holy Nova. It was
Oh
Holy
yeah.
Nova.
Holy no. Holy no. I don't have
Blinding
anything
light.
super flashy though. Oh, which
I
is a bit of a
hated, I
shame.
fucking hated in games when they were that bright.
Yeah.
They should get rid of that automatic kick from game idle shit.
Oh,
But yeah, if you haven't checked out Viva La Dirt, I highly recommend it.
yeah.
Oh, what's on that old ring? Fuck, where's my cursor? There we go. Fire damage is cool, but fire damage plus poisoning is kind of dog shit. And then it has intellect and dexterity, so it's like, it's a rapier fucking ring with fire damage and poisoning on it. It's what? That ring is worth nothing. I might make food here in a second.
Yeah.
Got a clam coming in. Let's go. If you want to buy this clam, 10K.
Remember when we actually had to find clams for
The fucking fishing quest.
yeah.
That fishing quest sucked. Okay. Let me move real quick. Okay. Let me go throw some food in real quick as you guys enjoy the bots in the background. Be right back.
Get you bored of fishing. This game literally can't keep me entertained for that long.
Yeah, I got like 3 minutes until the food's ready.
Yeah.
I kind of see how this game is actually kind of like it's actually pretty similar to Chess Masters 3D. The project that Scott Lane was doing. You know what the similarity is?
What?
They're both centered around bots.
Yeah.
So bad. I would be embarrassed if I saw this in my game. If I had a game and I saw this, I'd be so fucking embarrassed.
Yep.
I would pay people to fucking do like to clean this up. Like I would seriously be chucking money at someone to clean that up. I would be that guy that downloads Tor, go on the deep web, find the nastiest fucking person I can to do the fucking coding for it. Find some inner circle or inner ring, just any fucking real deep fucking programmer.
Yeah.
And go, listen, I want bots to be dead. Like dead. How much would a script cost? You know what I mean? I would, whatever you gotta fucking do, man. Because here's the thing, you can outsource that kind of stuff, right? Like you would think, oh, there's code sensitive, blah 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 blah. It's not as difficult as you think, right? Your net code is, of course, sensitive, but
Yeah.
you already have telemetry in the fucking game, right? Your client tells the server your telemetry, right? You can disable that, but the servers keep track of your telemetry.
Mm-hmm.
It's all there. These bots are doing the same thing for hours upon hours upon hours on end. You think it's really that hard to detect these guys?
You you wouldn't think it would be that hard.
Like, Jesus Christ. I wonder what percentage of the player base are actually running bots at this point. That's something I'm actually curious about. Right? Because let me deep dive. Yeah, I'm gonna do a deep dive. Let me go grab my food and we're gonna do a deep dive.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give any specific numbers. I'm not gonna give any websites or citations. You can take this at whatever fucking face value. If you know about bots, then you know about bots. Okay? So I'm gonna do a little quick deep dive. Let's see how cheap these bots are. And let me see how easily accessible they are to public.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you'll have bots that run rampant in a game, but they're actually very isolated scenarios where they only sell the scripts to certain individuals and vendors. So let's take a look. Right, and sometimes vendors will actually purchase the bots from a programmer individually. Oh shit. Well, I found the aimbot.
That was quick.
And I found the fishing. The aimbot actually has fishing as well. It has leveling. It has ESP, which ESP is just like recognition, right? It's just essentially ESP would be like ice stairs right there, and it's essentially like a wall hack, right? But ESP does provide additional information. It would be like I would see an outline of her right now, and it would have her health and all that stuff, right? Even if she was like a marked enemy, it would show her like doing that. It would show her hitbox and all that kind of crap.
That was a new bot.
It would actually it provides visibility, faction check, PvP check, safe zone, yada yada yada. Okay, let's see what else. More aimbots. There's a lot of fucking aimbots. How much is this aimbot? The other one was kind of expensive. Oh, well, yep. These are kind of expensive, but they have a monthly system, which means that they're regularly updated, right? So the thing about a monthly purchase, right? The monthly ones is the reason why they're monthly is because they're frequently updated, right? If there was a permanent solution, means like if you pay this much, you're in our registry and you can just keep yada yada, it's not going to be regularly updated.
No.
Right? You just purchase that version and it works for however long. Subscriptions are generally safer either way, but okay, here's another one, next one. Smart bot. Beep boop. This fishing bot is not useless like other bots. No bugs. You can use it safely. Beep boop. Works seamlessly with EAC. High protection technology. Sit back and enjoy. Very interesting. No information about that. So on these other ones, they do have quite a few pages. So I'm scanning to see if there's any bans. Check sub length, blah blah blah. This is just support. Okay, this guy right here asks if there's any bans, if it's detectable. They all got banned, someone says, and I'm hoping that's true, but it might be a troll.
Yeah.
So that aimbot was detectable. If AGS did handle that aimbot, that would be pretty good. This guy's selling New World accounts. Damn, that's pretty cheap.
I just find it disgusting that you can literally Google it and within 2 minutes you've already found like how many different bots.
Well, I've been part of the scene. I know for some people they may not know key terms. I would say ease of accessibility and kind of knowing how to fish around this kind of stuff. I wouldn't say it would be too hard. I think for like a 10-year-old, this might be a little bit outside their reach.
Yeah.
Because generally when I look at these kind of bots, the target market is generally older audiences. So they I mean, they're going to be a little bit harder to actually fucking see and all that. So this one is legit helpers. What is this? New World Outpost AFK bot. There it is. Found the Outpost one. I found the Outpost one. And the Outpost one is actually very cheap. I'm going to mute this because I don't want them. Is this just a gather macro bot? It looks like a gather macro bot. I don't know if this is an actual bot. This looks suspect. Yeah, this is not a... No, that's not a bot. That's a scam. Which, if you're scamming people that are looking for bots, I could care less. If you scam people that are trying to buy bots, good. Mm-hmm. Ah, here's a big one. Ah, yep. Wow, they actually, you know what? You can actually rent your own bot.
Rent your own bot.
Yep, you rent the bot. You pay them money. They do all the gathering for you. They run their script. And then they trade you whatever you like, whatever the monthly resource is. Now,
wow.
Coming from someone that's been in that scene, that's so scummy. You don't want to be part of that. What that is essentially a guy. He bought a script and he runs the script, but he wants to sell the service. So essentially, he's selling the key, like a monthly key. And so, regardless if that account gets banned, the person that he trades it to is going to get banned anyways. So he's actually making money off of it, right?
Yeah.
All the homies are here.
Yeah. And I thought that was a new one, but I think it was actually a player. Because I haven't seen him since. And he wasn't doing like a bot passing, he was basically just running through.
This is fucking crazy, dude.
How long have we been here now? Almost 2 hours?
We're getting pretty close. Let me check the OBS. 1 hour and
minutes.
1 hour and 24 minutes.
Yeah. And even if we sent all of this into AGS for review, nothing would happen now of it.
Mm-hmm. Want to know how I know? Because I've already sent.
Done it.
I've already done it. Why am I? Oh shit! I was taking a bite. Why would I waste my time sending in reports that don't get reviewed?
Yeah.
There's literally no point of sending in reports. There's no point of in-game reporting. None of that matters.
Mm.
Like, you really think like the reports fucking do anything?
Dude.
Like, you think I discovered some hidden secret cave? I'm in the fucking starter zone. Like,
Yeah.
like, bruh.
It's not even hidden. It's out and open.
See, the crazy part is, if you went to start playing New World right now,
Mm-hmm.
this is what you would see.
I mean, had
Right?
it been me, I would have asked for a refund within the first hour. I would have
Mm-hmm.
been like, nah.
AGS, imagine a new player that just fucking joined, logs in and sees this level of body.
It's I don't know what to say at this point. Like,
They're only going to do one of two things. They're going to jump on the bot train, or they're just going to log the fuck off.
yeah.
Right? There's literally no point, right? Because when you log into a game and you see this, it's not just demoralizing because it says that the game's not kept up on. It's
Mm-hmm.
demoralizing because any effort that you put into the game is just going to be dwarfed by bots.
Yep.
What's the fucking point? You know, it's another reason why they could be doing this?
Fine.
Selling level 60 accounts,
Yeah, and that's what I was wondering as well.
right? Because what
But
you could
but as I
do,
said,
what,
no name change, no server transfer.
not true. You can name change.
You can name change?
Mm-hmm. You just have to have your name reported.
Um,
And as we know, mass report is a fucking thing.
yeah. Even though they say it's not, it's
Mm-hmm.
another lie. I just, how can a company keep lying? And why don't they just own up to it? Why do they keep lying to their player base?
Because people let them do it,
Yeah,
right?
they don't hold
People
them
let them do it.
responsible.
Because AGS goes, oh, we're handling the bot situation. We're handling it. Don't worry. We're banning thousands upon thousands every day. Bruh, I got 10
Yeah,
samples that says you're not.
and that's just here. That's like
That's
not
just here. We
counting.
haven't we didn't go to any of the other zones. I will go to the other zones if people request it. But this one is just where we landed today. It makes no difference. They're all the same. If you think this is only happening in First Light, you can go look at the other stream. It's happening in every single zone, every
Yep.
single starter zone. There's at least 4 plus, right? I'm willing to gamble there's more today than there was the other day, right? There's at least 6 per zone. This zone has 10, and I'm pretty sure the Everfall one has 10 as well.
And this is just counting the starter zones, not the gathering bots or anything like that.
That's a player.
Yeah, that was the guy I was talking.
Mm-hmm. That's an actual player.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's confused as fuck.
Yeah. What are these low 60s doing here? Why are these guys like still here? Like, why are they running in circles in these islands?
That's when you tell him this is the whole game. You
Yeah,
can't escape.
get a refund while you can. Because God knows how many gathering bots there is out there. Because there's a lot more gathering bots than you see.
Mm-hmm. I would say there's a lot more gathering bots than there are of leveling bots.
Yeah. It's just because you need to be at the exact right spot at the exact right time to see that bot.
Well, not even
Because
that.
unless.
What you can do is you can camp a node section,
Yeah.
and they will come to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab a drink, and I'll go into the details of like how the gather bots are on New World in a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so the botting epidemic video just showed a quick demonstration of how bots. Oh, I got a response from Willard, by the way.
Oh, really?
I'll go into that in a bit. But so the way that the bots work is they're all stationed at a certain location, such as like they'll have a route, right? They'll do more Morningdale and they might creep into these other zones, but essentially they're only looking for specific or specified materials. They don't go from Cutlass Keys all the way around. They don't. It's a short little route, and they have many of them running all over the place, right? Now, these bots, they'll walk up to the node, they'll try and interact with it even if it's not there. They do it twice, and then they move on to the next section. There are creative ones with speed hacks and all sorts of other goodies, right? I've seen one in Morningdale. That one was crazy. But essentially, we see roughly 30 bots in the starter zone. Meanwhile, on the actual map, if I were to take a guess at any given time,
Yeah.
at least 40. At least 40.
Mm-hmm.
At any given time. And the reason why I say that is because I see like anywhere between 4 to 6 in Morningdale. And a Morningdale is a kind of a higher level zone, and it's a
Yeah.
little bit more difficult to get to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Windsword is something that the bots stopped going to because the bots were over competing with themselves and players. So you might be able to harvest iron at Windsword, the south zone of Windsword. So that spot is starting to free up, but the mid tier zones are a lot more difficult to try and get. If you want to find a bot or see if there's a bot in a certain location, right? And say you're doing the Great Cleave run.
Yeah.
Say you're doing Great Cleave for Star Metal. You just pick a spot, like there's some Star Metal. I think it's like roughly around right here. I haven't done a run in Great Cleave in a while. So you pretty much just pick one spot and you just fucking sit there and wait. And eventually you'll see them coming around. So the corrupt totem is worth 30k. Yeah, roughly. Oh, they added the new upgraded materials now for trophies.
Yeah.
I will ban you.
Argent Carrot.
I even give fucking. Oh, you already got it? Okay.
Yeah, we got.
I was able
You
to
just
catch
do
this
your
fish.
stream, baby. Focus on that. I'll focus on the bots.
Well, I don't know if you know this, babe, or not. But there's bots in the stream and there's bots on the stream.
Yeah, no. It's
So
botception.
either way, we're focusing on the goddamn bots.
Yeah, I know.
There's no fucking escape, man. So anyone that's
Pretty
tuning
bad.
in, the guys around me, what's up, Kingsman? All the people around are like level 30 plus bots. There's no new players or anything like that. Anyone that's
So
just
much,
starting to tune in. How's your
so
day
much
coming
wanna
along, Kingsman?
go all around me, but copyrights is a thing.
Yeah.
It sucks.
No DMCA. Okay, thanks. I should probably bump the forum posts.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go bump the forum post for the last 20 minutes.
What timing was off?
Hmm?
What timing was off? I'm trying to do the side slide, but the timing keeps going on. Yeah.
I think
Because I was falling asleep fishing. So,
this AFK kicking shit is so dumb, man.
I know. It never used to be a thing, and why is it even a thing when you're fishing? Oh yeah, so what did Bullet say?
Oh. Um Let me pull up the response that he did. So I have a forum topic, right? I was the one that made the body and epidemic forum post and the which is the best combo of weapons? Um
That's kind of up to interpretation.
I mean, that's very complicated. I would probably say that the
Yeah.
Ice Gauntlet, Void Gauntlet is probably the strongest right now in the meta. Because you can scream into an Ice Spike, and since Ice Spike is bugged where it does multi-hits, even though it's not supposed to, you can like one-shot tanks with it. But generally speaking, it depends on what you want to do, right? Like, bow and spear are really strong. Right axe hammer is still pretty strong. People are doing sword and shield with hatchet. I've seen some spear and rapiers, but I would definitely say these two paired together are incredibly ridiculous. It's so fucking strong. It's very oppressive. The zoning control of Void Gauntlet by itself is really strong, and then Ice Gauntlet also has really strong zoning. So honestly, I think Void Gauntlet just does need to be toned down a bit. I don't want to see it nerfed to the ground. I think the main problem is Oblivion and Vorpal Blade are just way too strong. Right? I don't even think it's the Petrifying Scream. Like, that's the crazy part about it, is I don't think Petrifying Scream is the really bad thing about it. It's the fact Vorpal Blade, Oblivion, and this passive just deal way too much damage. Just way too much. I think Oblivion needs to be dropped down from empowering 20% to 10%. And I think Void Blade just needs to be toned down. I think like balancing weapons like this, it just do it slow, right? Don't make it from 100 weapon percent damage down to 50%. Because that's how you neuter weapons. You just slowly increment them down and do it frequently until it feels about right, right? When the community says, okay, it's pretty good, just leave it alone, right? if the devs actually watched the streamers, it would make a huge impact. But I do like the idea that Void Gauntlet has Petrifying Scream, and it's really not that oppressive. Like, babe, do you have it on?
What?
Do you have Petrifying Scream?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Go ahead and do it. You want to know how to deal with Petrifying Scream? Go ahead.
3.
Yep. Done. Dealt with. You see that? You don't even have to dodge. Just block. And I think it works with other weapons too. Is Petrifying off cooldown yet?
3.
Oh, wait. I wasn't blocking. Hold on. The
It
cooldown's
looked like
pretty
you
short.
were.
Cooldown was pretty short.
7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 3.
Okay, so it doesn't go through shield, but it does go through other weapons. So
That
if
does make sense that you have that
Okay.
extra block, though.
Yeah, because the shield block should be more impenetrable than others. But if
Ready?
you watch the animation, so go ahead and do it. If you watch the animation, it actually takes a second.
3.
Not towards me.
Oh.
Jesus. I'm trying to show like the side animation, like the full actual animation of it.
Instructions were unclear.
Right? So if you actually watch the animation, there's quite a bit of frames. So
Ready?
as she does it, yeah, go ahead. She leans in and then it goes out, right? And you will always see them doing it, because if she were to try and Petrifying Scream me right now, we'll go to flat ground. All right, scream me.
I mean, you're miles away.
Yeah, that you need to walk up. That's the point. Like to try and scream. They always, if they're going, because here's the combo, right? The combo is they scream you, they throw down Oblivion, and then they pop Vorpal Blade. But if I'm watching her, she's not going to be able to do it. And if you just keep track of the cooldown, right? You kind of force distance if you need to, if you're range, and then you can bait it out. What are you doing?
Wow. Are you just... What? Freaking glitched me out. Did you see my character passing out?
Yeah. But you can definitely bully Void Gauntlets.
Yeah. It's not that hard.
It's using Ice Gauntlet with Void Gauntlet. Oh, that's the oppressive one. And Void Gauntlet by itself does deal a stupid amount of damage for no reason. It wins 1v1 trades with melee, every single one of them. There isn't a single melee in the game that can actually efficiently 1v1 trade. Even Spear, which is crazy because Spear is in a really strong spot right now. But because the snare prevents them from doing their vault kick, I guess you could do a javelin, like a sundering javelin to kind of push them off. I don't know. But it's just, Void Gauntlet's just way too strong. I think they need to tone down the damage, right? As a hybrid weapon with all this utility, it shouldn't also have all that damage.
No.
The one thing that you will have to look out for, though, if you're doing the Ice Gauntlet Void Gauntlet combo, you have no movement. None. Right? So you're kind of slowly pushing forward. As this build is not like a good chase build. If someone runs away from you, you're not going to catch them. Right? It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
But if you're walking into a group, you will deal massive amount of damage. Really strong AoE. My homie Bert, let me grab his video. His recent video. Bert, where's your recent video? Is that his most recent? Really? I guess it is. He hasn't done another video recently. He's probably burnt out too. My boy Bert over here, he's a fire staff mage. Really, really good. But if you're level 60, pretty much when you go into OPR, you can kind of see what the mass majority are playing. Leveling wise, I would say probably the fastest to level would be something like Great Axe with Hatchet or Great Axe with Warhammer. I'd probably do GA Hatchet. Ice Gauntlet and Void Gauntlet would be really strong for leveling as well.
So Willard, baby.
Yes, ADHD is a thing. So, the topic was about how moderators were locking bot topics, right?
Yeah.
And every time someone came in, they would provide me a link. I would look through the link and see if it violated anything that Trevor, right, which is another community manager or representative. Let me get his appropriate title. Yes, he's a community manager, which is Trevzor FTW, right?
Yeah.
So essentially what Trevzor said was that any topics that were like reporting a bot would be closed because they should just report it to the support system or use the in-game. I would go through the topics and see if it was reporting in the individual bot, right? Because say if I went to report such as like let me pick an easy name because I don't want to read off some random one. I will say ZZZX444. Like if I made a topic saying like ZZZX444 has been here farming for a couple days now and nothing's getting done about it, that's kind of like you're pretty much just reporting a bot on the forums, right?
Yeah.
But if you can actually take that as a citation and say, hey, listen, I've been reporting bots and nothing's getting done about it. What the hell? That's not reporting a bot. That's saying, listen, why aren't you guys handling the reports that I've been submitting? Right? Which is something that I've done, right? Yeah. But my original one was that bots are becoming an epidemic, right? And it just details how bots are functioning. That's all they do. So people would send me the reports, right, of topics being closed. And so I would edit the original post and add them in. We are currently at 6 posts that were, five posts that were closed by moderators for false reasons. I would not take any of the bot ones that were like actually reporting an individual, right? Because that's against what Trevzor was saying. I was respecting that. At the same time, I called out Trevzor saying, we weren't doing that. We were stating these are the common issues that we are having because we're frustrated that we would send a report and it's not being taken care of. It's not being handled. And we continue doing this over and over again. And you guys aren't doing anything. Right. And then we didn't get any reply back until 4 hours ago, where Willard finally responded. And he was replying to someone saying, I apologize for not being able to respond to your message in a timely manner. In case you missed it, the following information was shared, which was a quoting of Trevzor. The reason our moderation staff are closing topics is because, for the most part, they are topics reporting an individual bot or an individual server on an individual server. The forums are not a place to seek game moderation. We strongly discourage any form of witch hunting on the forums as it does not lend itself to constructive or quality experience here on the forums. Not one fucking topic was doing that. Not one.
Yeah.
Not one topic. Where the fuck is he getting this information from?
It just shows that the people bullshit. They hire.
They're hiding behind bullshit. They're literally covering their ears and they go, no, you're reporting. No.
The people that are you talking they have about? Hired is just incompetent. Like,
I've specifically singled out the community moderators that are bullshitting us. They're lying to us. And I said, no, that's not the fucking case at all. If that was the case, then fine. I 100% I agree. The forums aren't a place to fucking report people, right?
Mhm.
Like, even if you said a report about someone being toxic, right? Like, if I had to deal with toxicity on my server, going to the forums and saying, so and so is talking mean about me, that's not what it is,
Yeah.
right? There was one really good forum about toxicity where the guy was saying, hey, listen, like a lot of toxic groups are clicked up and they're reporting you and they're just teaming up against you, and it's just becoming all this is a flame war, and then you're on the receiving end as a victim, blah blah blah. It doesn't feel good. We need in-game moderators to see this kind of stuff because they're
Yeah.
literally flaming me in global. 100% agree, right? He didn't name anybody. He said this is a problem, this is a solution that I think would really help. We've all stated we're not singular, like we're not picking out bots on a singular level whatsoever. The problem isn't that. It's the problem we submit live reports, nothing fucking gets done.
Yeah.
And then the community moderators, the community managers are just fucking ignoring it. They're closing our topics and they're saying, no, that's not a thing. You guys are just reporting. What are you talking about? It's fucking
When the
insulting.
evidence is right there,
It is
that
fucking
is not
insulting.
true.
Are you serious? This is
It's
your
like
fucking game right now. Literally. Here, let's do a roundabout before we close the stream in like 10, 15 minutes. This is the fucking live server right here. We're on this island. There's, I think, one or two bots. There's two. Okay, we got two bots on this one. On this island, we have one. Hold on. This is the live fucking server. This is your game. And you think us reporting the bots, that we're just reporting individual bots? No, we're saying get rid of the fucking bots, right? At the end of the day, we got 3 right here, 4 right here.
5.
Yeah, there's usually 5 on it. Oh, 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Behind the boat is all.
4. I could have swore there was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing one? I might be missing one. There's 4 on this island. At least 4. And then on this island, we got some more. This is your fucking starter zone. You got roughly anywhere between 7 to 10 bots on your starter island. Your very first integration of meeting new world. Your MMORPG, your player's first experience is staring at a fucking bot. Are you serious? You think we're complaining about individual bots? No, dude, we can't complain about individual bots because there's too fucking many. The community's pissed, dude. It's a meme. I've said this time and time again. They state they're dealing with the bugs, bots, and all that shit in February so they can cover their ears and ignore the fucking problem now. But that's not how life works. Your house is on fire. You can't sit there and go, you know what? I'll put water on that next week.
Yeah.
The house isn't gonna fucking be there next week, you dipshit. Your players are leaving because of this. We have economy inflation because of this. Your game's going to shit because of this. Stop working on fucking mutations. Stop working on these random ass projects. You as AGS need to fucking get your head out of your fucking ass. Focus on the bugs. Focus on the bots. Get the foundation of your fucking game in line. This is a fucking joke. Why am I not streaming Genesis? Because I can't. Because I don't feel fucking like it. I don't want to fucking do Genesis while I'm sitting here staring at fucking bots. I went to collect lore notes so I can create a whole series on just reading the fucking lore notes, right? Because they're so fascinated about the lore. Fuck your lore. Look at your bots, dude. You got 10 at fucking First Light. On this one server, there's roughly 10 at Windsword. There's roughly 10 at Monarchs. They're 10 everywhere, dude. There's over fucking 100 bots on each fucking server that has anywhere between medium to high population. So if you're gonna fucking tell me that majority of your game is consistent of players and bots only make up 5%, you're fucking lying to your community. Your community's fucking sick of it. And so when Willard comes up with the reason our moderation staff is closing topics is because for the most part, they're reporting, the topics are reporting individual bots on individual servers. The forum is not a place to seek in-game moderation. The fuck did you just say to us? Did you read them? That's a fucking insult, dude. So why do I think this game won't last 6 months? Shit like this. You can't weapon swap properly. The people are getting more and more upset about their weapons. The game becomes less and less fluid and becomes more and more clunky. The combat just gets worse and worse each update. More and more bugs are being implemented. And yeah, sure, they launched PTR and we had a lot less bugs on the prior patch. And that was really good. But now they're fucking pushing mutations, which does nothing but increase the gear score. By the way, they're finally calculating the gear score mitigation as it should have been a long ass time ago. I don't know why they had all these random ass priorities, but they're all fucked and out of whack. They did release one new, there was a developer that did state on the forums that they're looking into weapon swapping and they're hoping that it's going to be released on the PTR before the patch that's on PTR goes live. So they do want to try and fix the weapon swap, which fuck yeah, dude. That's a right step in the right direction. But the mutation shit, the increased gear score, the increased expertise, all that random shit means fucking nothing to us. We're tired of VG being shit. We're tired of the bugs. We're tired of the exploits. We're tired of the fucking bots. You think we're give a shit about in-game content? We can't even enjoy the content that we have now. Why don't you fix what's already in your fucking game before adding more shit to fix later on? I've ran stores, dude. I've done this management shit. I've operated large businesses. This isn't how you fucking run a business. I don't want to hear that excuse of an indie shit. This is what happens when you put incompetent idiots in power. You don't fucking do that. I would have been fired for having these kind of priorities. Well, let's see. We're getting a lot of complaints about cockroaches in the lobby. Right? Cockroaches being bots. I know we're serving food. Oh, I know. I'll bring in more customers by having a special of the month. What the fuck is wrong with you? Scott Lane needs to be fired. A game director that's prioritizing stupid ass shit instead of the game. You are better off telling the devs to go home early, even though your slots are full on focusing on the bugs, bots, and all that shit, than releasing mutations. Because that mutation tells us that you have resources that are being improperly allocated. That's the fact of the matter. Anyone that's intelligent is going to point that out. Why are streamers not enjoying your game anymore? Because your game is ran by fucking idiots. And now they're banking on Lost Ark. Who the fuck is going to play that game? You think you're going to release another game that's going to be as successful as New World? AGS? Really? That was your one chance, dude. That was your one fucking chance. You could have hired in-game moderators instead of having... You could have told the devs, you know what, guys? You guys are doing a lot of programming and we're working you anywhere between 9 to 10 hours a day and shit like that. Why don't you just go on the game and just fuck around, and if you see a bot, just ban it. Just go play the game and have fun. You can go play a game for 9 to 10 hours. Just sit back, relax, we'll order pizza. It'll be like a motherfucking vacation for them. Meanwhile, these bots wouldn't be level 35. They'd be back down to level 5. Right? Instead, you gave us mutations. Who the fuck is mutations for? Real talk. I'm probably going to be the most controversial streamer if I ever hit it big, because you know what? I'm not going to censor my speech. I'm not going to word it softly. I'm not going to be nice and sensitive about this shit because I don't fucking care. When I see a company screwing over its community and not giving a fuck about its community, when it's blatantly lying to you in your fucking face, fuck them. This community deserves better than this. This game had great potential, but its community has gone to shit, dude. Everyone dipped. They lost over 90% of the player base. How many more players do you need to leave before you decide to quit too? For me, I'm waiting for Zenith VR. To be honest, I will fucking advertise that shit right now in this chat. I think it's going to be a lot more enticing than this bullshit here. Because you know what? If they have bots on VR, dude, they deserve to have bots. Ain't nobody botting on VR, dude. I'm telling you that right now. That'd be fucking wild. So here, I'm going to actually go to the store, look up Zenith VR. Actually, it's called Zenith Last City, I think. Yeah, Zenith Last City. Plan release January 27th. Where's the link? How do I get a link for this shit? Share. There we go. Copy to. Honestly, if you guys want to check out something else and you want to get the fuck off this game, go check that out. It'll be a breath of fresh air. Because to be honest, dude, like this game, it's dog shit, dude. The AGS doesn't care about you. That's the problem, right? When you have all these kind of issues, that's insight that the company doesn't care about you. The dev stream was a right step in the right direction, but there was no follow-up to it, right? So here's the thing. If you want to know if a company really gives a fuck about you, when they say they're going to do something, see what their follow-up is, right? And if the follow-up doesn't meet with the expectations of what they promised you, they don't care about you. And this isn't just about gaming or anything like that. This is real life speech, okay? If you were to come in here every single day and you're like, yo, McConnell, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, brother? It's like, oh, I'm doing well. I'm doing all this exam stuff. It's like, oh, you're going through exams? You got to let me know what that's like when you're done. And then you come back a week later after exams is done and you're like, yo, bro, I just knocked this out on exams. I'm like, exams? What the fuck are you talking about? That shows a fake ass dude. If you said that to me and I didn't remember, because I do have ADHD, I'd be like, exams? Remind me, what were the exams you were doing? Oh, yeah, it came in last week. And then, you know what I mean? Because people do tend to forget. But you got to see what the follow-up is and the way that they fucking send that shit out. Because when they tell you, oh, we're going to handle all the bugs and bots and shit in February, that means, okay, cool. They're going to keep trying to do with the bots and shit the way that they have been and, doing the manual reports and shit like that. And then they'll have an automated system on... Nah, dude. They scrapped all that shit. When they said they were going to handle it in February, what they really mean is, okay, all of December, we don't give a fuck. All of January, we don't give a fuck. You submit those reports, we're just going to ignore it. Because countless people will tell you, My socials will tell you. Right? They will tell you. The bots are here and they're thriving. Anyways, that's about it. I'm gonna call it there. Get a nice big old rant at the end of it. And truth be told, dude, anyone that came in, I love you. You guys are cool. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate every single one of you. And I'm sorry that it's a little bit toxic at the end, but you know, it's just because I see AGS is just fucking over his community. And it's
I
sad to
wouldn't
see.
say it's toxic, maybe. I would just say a
No,
little bit
it's pretty.
aggressive, maybe.
It is toxic. I'm gonna say that it is toxic because it is extremely aggressive. But you know what? To me, I find it very heartbreaking that something
Yeah.
that had the potential for being the next big thing gets thrown out the door, and it shows that because the community talks about the what they want, and AGS doesn't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah. I absolutely agree. Like, all your
Find one
points, they're
person,
so true.
yeah, find one person that was like, we really needed mutations.
Yeah.
There ain't gonna be one. There's a couple people excited for it because it's something that they don't know. But the moment you do a couple of mutations, this is not going to mean shit to you. A dead ass serious. I'm telling you from experience.
Mhm.
So, you know, I'm sorry that we're all going through this shit together. And I'm going to keep doing these streams, man. I'm going to keep reporting on these bots. Because I mean, we are the bot watchers. That's literally what we do. Anyways, love you guys. We'll catch you tomorrow and hope you guys have a great weekend. And like I said, check out Zenith, man. The Last City. I think that's gonna be the next big thing. It's a little on the hush hush right now, but if you got VR, I think that shit's gonna be pretty tight. All right, guys, take care. Later.
Bye-bye.